The teaser for next week does make it seem like she lets Bennett stay. Emotions are running high, but Bennett gets to stay.
I think Bennett and Noah should both be gone at this point. Just get rid of them both. I have no idea why Bennett's being brought back into the picture. Actually, I do know why. They need some drama for the show. They need to make it interesting, so this is how they're doing that. But it's making me question Tayshia when I don't want to do that, because I feel like it is very much a producer thing. But bringing him back makes no sense to me. You got 6 other guys there that I can name that are better than Bennett. And she knows that. She knows that very well. Every single one of those guys there besides Blake Moynes, I can speak on saying that I like them better than Bennett, and they come off as a better guy than he does.
Yeah.
And I just am not really understanding why he's going to be allowed to come back.
Yeah, I just don't need more Bennett on this season anymore. I think we were very much done with him. Again, he's saying he's in love with Tayshia. That's not true. And then also in the teaser, we have there was a little bit of a Men Tell All teaser, and Noah was there. So it seems like Noah's going to go home. Bennett, I would imagine, is going to go home at some point. We are eventually going to get rid of Bennett and Noah. I just don't know how soon that is happening.
Bennett has lasted way too long. I'm over it. I think, this is manufactured drama to try and keep some drama coming in and week out, because it's also serious right now, and Tayshia is falling in love, and these guys are falling in love, and they're trying to squeeze out every last piece of drama that they can get, and bringing Bennett back is going to create a stir. It's going to make the guys question Tayshia's judgment. It's going to make them all question why they're there, if Bennett's coming back, if he was sent home. So we're going to go through the whole thing. Bennett's smile walking back into the room was so annoying. So we'll see that play out on Monday, and I'm guessing then see who is going to hometowns. And then there's the Men Tell All on Tuesday. It appears that Noah and Blake were in that trailer for the Men Tell All.
Right.
Which makes it seem to me like they didn't make it to hometowns. Like, I would assume that the guys, I just don't know where things are going to end on Monday. Like, are we going to get Blake's one-on-one date, a rose ceremony, and hometowns all in one episode? Or are they going to give us a cliffhanger for the week after, where we're gonna get hometowns, fantasy, and finale? That feels all very rushed.
Yeah.
If they put it all for the last week, but I would think that the Men Tell All would not include the hometown guys.
Right. That makes sense. Wait, so is the Men Tell All this next week on Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Blake. Duh, like we said.
Listen,
yeah, no,
I mean, nobody was
shot.
picking Blake to go to hometowns.
Noah.
Not even Blake
Yes.
picked Blake.
Noah was definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's on the hot seat, I feel like maybe he's like the last one to be sent home before hometowns, maybe.
Yes. You're
guess.
right. The timeline's screwing me up now.
Yeah.
I think they might do hometowns, fantasy suites, finale all in 2 days next week.
It's
a lot.
Giving me anxiety. That's a lot, and that's a lot. If we have to recap hometowns, fantasy suites, and the finale in one podcast episode, it's gonna be like 3 hours.
It's a lot. It's gonna be
Give
a lot.
it to me,
yeah,
honestly.
me too.
I'm all for the
insane.
excitement of that.
I know, me too.
Yeah, that sounds like
All right.
quite a ride.
So who do we think is going hometowns?
Zaxi,
Yep.
Ben,
Yep.
Brendan.
Yep.
And then the last spot is between Ivan and Riley, I guess, because if you can take Noah and Blake out of the scenario, Bennett, I guess it needs to be in the conversation.
Imagine.
I would actually
I would-
love to see what his family's like, to be quite honest. Like, if now we're going to talk about that, maybe we do need to see what's going on with Bennett's family. I
already know what Bennett's family is like.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling me and Bennett's family wouldn't really get along.
I've gone back and forth on Bennett so many times this season. It's really something.
I agree, because at first I was like, obviously, and then we started to like him because he was funny and he was cracking jokes, and I liked those jokes, but then it got a little too serious for me, and now I'm not getting great vibes. So who knows?
You know what? I think it's going to be Ivan.
Yeah.
Okay, I did see a trailer
that.
of him bawling his eyes out. So I am not
Yeah.
quite sure it's Ivan, just because I feel, or maybe they're trying to,
Yeah.
get us off the scent. But
Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like because I saw that of Ivan, it made me think that what I've been expecting all along, that Tayshia breaks his heart and sends him home before hometowns.
She does like Riley, I think.
More than, we've seen her interact with Riley more than Ivan at this point.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't know. It's definitely hard. I do think the producers like saw some entertainment value in Bennett and just like wrung him out as like they just they took everything out of him that they could get, and now it's like we're just being force fed all this Bennett content that is just like it just needs to be over.
So you
Oh,
think
he's an
going home?
entertainer for sure.
He is.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think he is going to come back. I think all the guys are going to lose it. I think Tayshia's going to be like, "Oh, this was a problem. This was probably a mistake," and send him home.
Boy. So who's your fourth hometown?
Ivan.
Okay. I'm going to stick with mine. I'm going to agree with that.
Which is I'm not positive though, because I do think she's really going to go with the guys that she thinks are marriage material, which makes sense. She's meeting their families. She wants it to be as serious as possible. And I still think she's a little bit on the fence with Ivan if like they're that compatible wise, because he is such a nice guy and it does seem like she maybe likes a guy with a little edge. So I'm not sure, but I don't know. I still think I don't know.
I'm
though.
going Riley.
Yeah?
I'm just going to lock it in with Riley.
I don't know.
I'm not
I
gonna
did
go on
say-
the if back and
yeah.
forth here. I'm just going Riley.
Yeah.
I did have Riley in my top 3 though, so I guess I should just stick with Riley.
They
I did
certainly
pick him before.
all appearances would say that they have more of a connection than
Yeah.
Tayshia and Ivan. Yeah.
I would think so.